think about what matters to you personally, because no one else knows that apart from me. Like, Nigeria excites me and makes me so sad. The amount of work motherhood takes made me need to have my own time. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ibrahim. If this is your first time of seeing me, you're welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy the content and you stay. If you're returning, welcome back. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. Today's video is just gonna be a chit chat, get ready with me. This is literally my third time of filming this chit chat, get ready with me. I don't know why, but yeah, this is my third time. I didn't like the first two ones. So yeah, if you want to see how I end up getting the look that's probably going to be my thumbnail, and you also want to hear my gist, then keep watching. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Alright, so first of all, my lips are dry. I'm using some lip balm. So as you guys know, I'm now team eyebrows before foundation. I'm sorry I switched teams, but you know, we're allowed to change our minds. So yeah, I'm now team eyebrows before foundation. So let me just quickly go off camera and do my brows, because I cannot talk while I'm doing my brows. I'm not even going to front. That's part of why I didn't like my first two videos that I recorded. I wasted so much time like in and out of gist. So give me a second and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I've done my brows. So let's get started with the face. So this is not a tutorial, so I'm not really going to be talking about what I'm using, unless maybe I forget and I do say it, then don't worry. But this is for gist. I'm using my primer. So, life updates. What's been going on with me? If you follow me on my Instagram, you would know a bit of what's been going on with me. My daughter has turned a year old. Time flies like crazy when you're having fun, and just time flies like crazy. I have a thriving wig making, hair coloring and revamp service business. I'm also a product photographer and a YouTuber. Yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. That's my job description right now. So those are my job descriptions, because I left my 9 to 5 as a practicing lawyer for the state of Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, I did that. I did do that. I'll just list you guys what went through my mind, the factors I considered, and how I ended up at this point. So it basically started while I was on my maternity leave with MJ. I always had boils after I had my daughter. For like 6 months, I had boils back to back non-stop. Like, I was actually really sad those 6 months. Like, I got really fed up. Like, I would have boils on my nose, my ears, my eyes. Like, as soon as one ball goes, literally the next day another one will come out. And I went to the hospital so many times, and there was nothing that showed. I couldn't really use strong antibiotics either. I did use antibiotics quite a few times, but I was breastfeeding, you know, so there's only so much doctors could do. And anyway, apparently it was just my body's way of cleaning itself out after having a baby. It's crazy. Like, there's so many unspoken things that happen in regards to pregnancy and childbearing that no one talks about. That was going on, and then so I couldn't record. So even when I had some downtime to you know, record a bit, I couldn't even do that because I couldn't be in front of the lens. I decided one day to just take a picture, to get behind the lens and see, you know, just for the fun of it. I think I took a picture of my husband's cufflinks. Yeah, with his cufflinks, and the picture turned out to be nice. So we have this family friend that has a watch brand in Nigeria right now. So he messaged me when he saw the picture. I just jokingly put, I'm not a product photographer, holla at me. And he was like, oh, can I take pictures of his watches, you know? I was not like, yeah, run me my check though. Like, I'm not doing this for free. I mean, I ended up not taking pictures for his watch, but then another family friend had some interior of a building to take a picture of, actually like 2 or 3 buildings, you know. So I got paid for that because it was like his company, and I got paid pretty decently well. I mean, for someone that's not a professional, I didn't have any I was just saying pay me sharp, but you know, I didn't really skirt. So I got paid, and then after that there was no looking back. You know, once you get paid for something, it's just like, yeah, never doing it for free again. Run me my check, everybody. So that's how I started, you know, just photography generally. And then I just pitched myself. I put it out there that, you know, I'll take pictures of them. So I practiced by taking pictures of random products that I had in the house, and just like that, a few brands reached out to me, you know, that they wanted me to photograph their products, some skincare, some hair care, some clothes, you know, that they wanted me to photograph their products. So now I have some clients on retainer. Every month I take pictures of their products, and you know, I get remunerated, and that's happening. So you guys know that I've always loved hair and makeup now. That's what this channel is about. So for the hair parts, while I was pregnant with Mojisola, I saw this hair revamp course on Instagram, and it just looked so amazing to me. Like, I couldn't believe the babe's work. Her name is Hair Spa HD. She's located in Port Harcourt. If you're there and you need to repair your wigs, she offers amazing services. She's really, 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 really good. Like, I learned so much. It was such a great experience. I did this while I was, I think, 8 months pregnant. So while I was at home, just contemplating going back to work, it kind of, first of all, I wasn't really happy with my job. Even when I was going, I got really tired of it because it wasn't fulfilling me financially, wasn't fulfilling me creatively as well. I realized that I'm a creative and I need to create to enjoy what I'm doing. And ideally, you know, part of being a practicing lawyer, part of law is creating defenses, creating storylines. You know, it actually takes quite a bit of creativity to be a lawyer. You know, finding loopholes and all that. You have to think, and I enjoyed that. However, because where I was working and, you know, what I was working on, it became quite repetitive. You know, I kept doing the same sort of cases with the same sort of defenses, with the same sort of, and everything had a long procedure because bureaucracy, because working in a state office, you know. So it just kind of, it dampened my spirits, and I just was not enjoying it anymore. And then thinking of how much work motherhood was about to be, and, you know, adding down on top, and now not enjoying my job, I was not looking forward to work at all. It made me anxious, and my job is on the mainland and I live on the island, so it's like the commute, once I come back home, it's baby time, you know, all of that. It just did not make me happy at all. You know, going back to work made me even solidify my position even more, that work was no longer it for me. At least this particular job, not work in general, this particular job wasn't it for me. Crap, I forgot to do my eyeshadow. I meant to do my eyeshadow before doing my face. This is what happens when I talk when I do my makeup. But anyways, my training has given me the confidence to be like, you know what, I'm going to be offering wig revamp services. So I started that in November last year, and I reached out to someone for, you know, packaging. So when I started, I didn't publicize my work because I didn't have packaging. And, you know, people will send you their wigs in all sorts of bags, nylon bags, ziploc, all of that, you know, standard. But I didn't want to be sending my work back out in nylon bags and all of that. So I didn't publicize my work at first, like, and yet I still got clients, and I did some, and it was working out. They were happy with the results. I was enjoying myself, but I was also working at the time. That happened, and along the lines, you know, I began to get more fulfillment and more money from, you know, the hair thing. You guys know that state's work doesn't pay a lot, especially in Nigeria. I mean, Lagos is even better, and even as a lawyer is better, but the standard of life that I'm accustomed to, it can't work, and that's just a straight up fact. And I had to come to realize that it's just not going to work. And for me, if I'm doing that amount of work, when I'm working, I'm not lazy about work. So I'm not one of those people that would get to work late, leave work early, be eating whatever at my desk. I wasn't like that. I actually worked. So for me, that level of work, not even enjoying that work, and that level of pay, it didn't make sense to me. So I started, you know, I told my husband, you know, and this is what I'm thinking, this is how I'm feeling about everything. And he was like, you know what, try this hair thing for a while and see how it goes. He was like, look, that in business, some months are good, some months are not so great, and you need to kind of try for a few months and see how, because then it was like December period. I know that babes want to go out, babes are out, so they're doing their hair and everything. So it's like, look, try it for some months and see how sustainable it is really, and then we take it from there. So I was like, cool. And then I now mentioned it to my parents. Now My parents are Nigerian parents, so naturally they were like, what, you want to leave your what for what? Can't you? So they were like, can't you balance both of them, you know, try to do both of them. My auntie was like, I'll come and help you at home, I'll do this, I'll do that, you know. And she's very pro. Working for the state has been good for her. It's been good for her career, it's been good for her. So I don't even blame her for where she was coming from, you know. And for me, I'm a good lawyer. I'm very good at advocacy and speech. Like, I've even been commended in courts by random lawyers. I'm good at drafting. A former judge has seen my work and had absolutely no complaints. Like, I was actually a good lawyer. So telling her that I wanted to leave was like, what are you doing? But initially she was like, nah, that she's not with this and everything. But the more time I spent in my office, the more, I wouldn't even say that I got depressed until one day I broke down crying, and then that day I told my husband, he was like, submit your resignation letter the next day. Like, he was like, you're typing it tonight and you're going. But I didn't realize how much of a toll it took on me mentally to be showing up every day somewhere that I didn't want to show up, and I wasn't enjoying myself, I wasn't getting fulfillment. I think the amount of work motherhood takes made me need to have my own time. I used to have my own time, but I also didn't have a baby to take up so much of my other time, you know. Work was like, okay, work is work, and then I could have my time because I didn't have any baby to take care of. My husband is not he's not a needy Nigerian man, you know. He's really cool. But having a baby made, you know, took up all my little extra time that I had for myself to keep myself sane. You know, I couldn't even YouTube anymore. There was no time for that. So I had no way to, you know, express my creativity, and it got to me. Let me just cut the long story short. I found my way out. I was able to, like, I had to put my foot down with regards to my parents. My dad was more open to my decision, but they're like, you know what, you're an adult, do what you want to do, and just be ready to handle whatever consequences that may come. And I'm like, fine. I'm out. You know, so it took me really putting my foot down for me to, and obviously I know everyone will be like, oh, you're an adult, blah 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 blah. And this process made me realize the folly of how we raise our children in Nigeria, the folly of our system of education, and the folly of our culture of always being told what to do. So you go to primary school you're told what to do, wake up this time, do this, assignment, this, line up, do this. Secondary school, same thing. If you're lucky, you don't end up in Covenant or Babcock, where they're also dictating what you do. So, and the way society is already set up as well, you know, there are certain things that you just feel like you're expected to do, and you always have to obey your parents and blah blah blah. You're told what to do. So especially when, for me, my job just seemed like the natural, like I was in the natural progression of things, you know. I have my family, I'm okay, I'm this, I'm that. By Nigerian standards, I'm living good. So it just felt like whenever I told someone that was leaving, like those close to me in my office, was like, what are you even doing? Like, what are you saying? You know, for everyone outside me. But I knew how I felt about this, and I knew that that's what I needed for myself. And thank God, I got into audiobooks around that time, and a lot of them were centered around living your life for yourself and everything. And something stuck with me, and I want to share with you. Success is personal, okay? That you're doing well in whatever field and other people think you're successful and you are successful in that field, don't get me wrong, does not mean that personally you're fulfilled with that. And we all need to accept it. Like, you need to understand it and accept it. That's why sometimes you're doing something and you don't feel fulfilled, you're not happy with it. However, everyone else is congratulating you. For example, everyone presumed I wanted to be a judge. If I became a judge, it's something admirable, it's nice, but it's just not for me. So you have to really think about what matters to you personally, because no one else knows that apart from me. Everyone else is telling you to do this because they presume, you know, it's not their fault. They're assuming that, you know, this is what I wanted to use a highlighter under my foundation. I forgot. This is why I don't talk when I'm doing makeup. I can't hack it. So, you know, everyone else is going to presume that this is what you want, and it's up to you to really, 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 really communicate that, you know, that this is how I actually feel, and try to help them see your point of view, and maybe they will be able to help you along your journey. That's how I ended up here. So let me do my eyeshadow because it might get technical, and then I'll come back and talk about what's going on in Nigeria right now, because I have something to say, fam. Okay, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. Yes, I said I was going to talk about what's going on in Nigeria right now. Firstly, a famous photographer. She also happens to be the wife of a famous singer in Nigeria. Her name is Busola Dakolo. She exposed someone that raped her. This man happens to be a renowned pastor in Nigeria. Now, listen to this. This is not the first, second, third, or fourth time rumors or allegations have been made against the same pastor of the same exact nature. And this man still preaches at the pulpit. And she gave like a detailed account, very detailed account. And everyone has taken it like it's become a thing, He's had to step down from the pulpit now, thank God, finally. And today, right before I started filming, guess what? Another woman gave a detailed, and apparently she's wife of the musician. She also gave a detailed account how she used to be an employee of the church and this man raped her. It's crazy, but I'm very happy that now, it seems as if we want to start taking rape seriously and rape allegations seriously in this country. And also, another thing, we saw one senator. I can't even think of what I want to do because I'm already upset. I can't think of. I think next up is going to be my lips. I'm going to showcase a wig late now, so I'm going to use nude lipstick first, and then maybe I'll put on colored lipstick later for like pictures for myself. But anyway, so that means nude lipstick. Okay. So also, that's how yesterday we saw a video of a Nigerian senator. Apparently, this guy is the youngest senator in Nigeria, and this man, if you see the way this man slapped, he didn't slap her once, he assaulted her, he beat her like they were fighting. And I can bet you that this is not the first time this man is hitting a woman, because it came too naturally to him and he kept on doing it in the presence of other people. There's the policeman there that he told to take her away. There are so many issues that come up with this scenario. Number one, assaults. Number two, why is a policeman there for a civilian? What is he doing there? He says that he was not yet a senator at the time, which is, it does not excuse a single thing. So why is there a policeman with you? Why is the police so easily bought, influenced, and used by common civilians in this country? It makes no sense. And that policeman as well needs to be brought up on charges for aiding and abetting. Nonsense and rubbish. He now issued one half-assed apology today. He needs to go to jail. Since he can slap women, he should go and slap somebody in prison, the biggest guy in prison, and let's see what will happen there. But I'm happy because Nigerians are taking it seriously. We really, like, because of the atmosphere, the ginger from Fatoyibo's story, people are still in that ginger spirit of let's fight this nonsense culture that has been festering and been causing so much damage to our society, and I'm here for it. I so much love it. Yeah. So what I have to say and my thoughts on these issues is that Nigeria's culture as a society has to change. We have to make a shift mentally. Now, do I blame Nigerians? Yes, and also no. I blame Nigerians because at some point, as an adult, you have to take responsibility of how you think and how you act. You can't always blame it on how you were brought up. I also blame Nigeria because we've been brought up in a manner where we make adults seem irreproachable. We make rich people seem irreproachable. The poor people act like, or the average people act as if rich people are irreproachable. Once somebody has money, they can do anything and get away with it. You'll pay thugs, and thugs will protect them. We make it seem as if religious leaders are irreproachable. They can do no wrong, and when they are accused, they're like, oh my God, why are you abusing the body of Christ? Shut the fuck up. Nobody said Jesus Christ raped anybody. A man, a normal regular ass man is who was accused. You make it seem as if political leaders are above reproach, and now look at the nonsense that is now happening. That's why if you see the guy, the senator man, scrawny looking fellow, does not look like anything to write home about. Make it seem as if they are irreproachable and above the law, and this is what you get. This is the society we come up with, and we need to change that mentality. Look, everyone is equal. No one is above anything. Nobody is above the law. Nobody is above you in society. And I blame the Nigerian educational system. If education was good in Nigeria, if we all went to good schools, we would not have these complexes that make us feel like we are not good enough to be on par with someone that has maybe more money than you, or is of a higher social class than you, or that has a better job, or is older than you. Everyone has the same opportunities from the ground up. No one will feel as if they can't touch the hem of the next person. I can touch your hem and I will take you to court if you mess up. Simple. We need to change our thinking as society, and I'm here for this new uprising, and I pray that our generation really puts in the work and makes a difference. I pray that we really fight the powers that be and make a change, because it's overdue. Like, Nigeria excites me and makes me so sad. I don't see myself living anywhere else, but at the same time, it's absolutely ridiculous how much Nigeria does not work on almost every level, or every level, to be honest. It's crazy, and we need a change. We need something to change, and I pray that we get it. So yeah, that is all for this chit chat. Get ready with me. I think I did a better job this time than my previous time. So yeah, I hope you guys like the look. Let me just spray some setting spray on my face. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I'm sure this is gonna dry down soon, so let me know your take on what's going on in Nigeria, your thoughts. If you have any suggestions, any solutions, you never know who is reading or who might come across things, and it might be something that might be able to implement your thoughts. Please share them in the comment section below. And yeah, I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Hopefully stay tuned, and yeah, bye.